Howdy y'all, Geezer here. Welcome back. Maybe you've been wondering how I get logs up on my log pile with no fancy equipment, no tractor, no backhoe, no bobcat, no nothing like that. Well, I'm fixing to show you. But no, you're not alone in wondering how I do it, because sometimes I wonder how I did it myself. So, let me show you what we're doing here today. We got a few logs, wood yards amiss, got to get it straightened up. So, what I do is, I got the 12,000 pound winch on the front of the truck, and I got the brake lock set on the back wheels and a wheel chock on the front wheel, because I pulled a test log a minute ago and it was sliding the truck. It's still a little damp. The back wheels weren't turning, but they were just sliding, so I put a chock on the front. Then the winch goes up. The winch goes up to that cable between the two trees, and then I got a hook up there, a swivel hook, and then I put a pulley on it and bring the cable back down to the log. Sometimes on the really big logs, sometimes I have to wrap a tow strap around them and get them to roll. Especially once they get to the bottom of the pile to get them up to the top. If they're real heavy, I'll have to wrap a tow strap around them so that it rolls. So that as the cable pulls the tow strap, it makes the log roll. It rolls it up the log pile. So, other times I can pull them up, it just depends. So we try and try until we get one that works for each log, something that works for each log. This first log here now I'm hooked up to, as you can see. Cable goes up the pulley, comes back down, hooks to a little strap there. It's onto the log. It's a heavy log. I don't know if we're going to be able to get this. It's really long. I got the chainsaw in the back of the truck just in case, but I may have to cut part of this log off. We'll see. I hope not. As you know, I hate shortening logs, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. So we'll see if this is going to go. All right, I think what we want to do now without putting a long strap on though, I think I'm going to roll this strap back. The bend in the log's kind of awkward right now, so I think we'll try and work this strap back so it can roll a little bit. Make it a little easier maybe. Is there a clearance problem here? Nah, I can get it. Just got to give it some more gumption. Well, I don't know if that's enough or not. We'll give it a try and see. Where did I put the remote? Holler at me when I leave the remote lay on the log. going to have to cut the log off. Let me show you what we got here. The log is banged up against the brush pile. So I think we can see it from here. A big scrap pile from when I split last fall that we ain't burned up yet. Weather ain't been right for it. It's the end of the logs down up against that brush pile. So we have to go cut that off a little bit. Now we'll see if it'll go. I bet this one ain't gonna get pulled up to the top though. Yeah, that's pretty stable. Maybe we'll just leave it right there. Well, that was the biggest one we got to do today. We had one down there. Well, it's not so big. Yeah, this was the biggest one. I'd like to have my truck a little more forward, but with where these logs are laying, I couldn't do that. So we work with what we got for the time being. Oh, just. Oop. I'll need to move the strap over. This one ain't centered too well. All the weight must be down there. No. That's what we do sometimes. Sometimes you got to readjust where the strap is 3 or 4 times so I get it pretty reasonably centered. A lot of times what you think is deceptive where the weight is. But in the end, we get it done. It wouldn't be no fun out here without some challenges. Still way off. Gonna go even further. That moves off the ground there a bit. I might be able to do it without unhooking it. We can get it past this little branch nub here and try that. Oh boy. Yeah. There we go. That's a little closer. Better get my PV out of the way here. I don't want to be breaking my PV. Did I go too far with it now? Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, move it back a little bit. Try that. Whoops, whoop, 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 whoop. Slow down, big boy. Back. See, does this want to stay here? Yeah, I think so. Well, that's a fine how do you do. Need to move the cable over a little bit. Ain't much clearance there to move it over very far. Hopefully it'll be enough. Sometimes a short distance makes a difference, and sometimes it takes a long distance. So we'll have to hope the short distance helps this time. Wow, now I think we about got it there, except it don't want to go. This kind of needs to swing in there. Wait a minute, is it stuck down the other end? Let's see. Yeah, now roll on down in there, baby. Turned out the smallest one was the biggest pain in the neck. But so you go some days. The midget log was the most trouble. But that's the logs to the pile for today. So I got to cut up them little ones. I may or may not do that today. I'll pick up this stuff, put it away, take a break, see how I feel before I decide whether to cut them or not. See what time it's getting to be. Getting to be 12:40. Yeah, I might cut a little bit. We'll see. I'm getting pretty tired for some reason. All right. See ya.